reflect, reimagine, and to reach out.
Yes. All day, every day.
All day, every day.
Take it away.
Hey, welcome back to Meet the Masons. We're so happy to have you guys.
Welcome.
So today we're going to talk about 3 ways to remain thankful.
Yes, 3 ways to remain thankful. Not just for Thanksgiving, but all year long.
All year long. That's a good tip. That's a good tip. So Thanksgiving is coming up in a couple days. I'm really excited about that. We're actually going to see some family in Jacksonville.
Yes, some family. All the family. What are you talking about?
Most of the family.
Yeah.
So we have family in Jacksonville and Chicago.
Yeah, and New York, and Alabama, and Japan.
New Jersey.
Jersey? Who's in Jersey?
My granny's from Jersey.
She don't live in Jersey?
She has family in New Jersey.
You ain't met nobody in Jersey?
No, I haven't. But I still have family there. I actually think they moved to Georgia.
I actually think you don't know.
I actually think you should have some. Anyway, we're just excited to be around our family. This is just an awesome time of year. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the 3 tips that we have for you guys to remain thankful, actually for all of us to remain thankful, is to reflect, reimagine, and to reach out.
Yes. All day, every day.
All day, every day.
Take it away.
Take it away. What song says take it away?
Oh, you're talking about we're giving it all away.
No. Jared be knowing these songs that, like, we'll be listening to Z88, and I'm like, when did you learn this song? How do you know?
They've been playing the same songs for like 10 years.
I guess because I just started listening to it maybe a couple years ago. I didn't have a car, so.
That will do it. You right?
Woo, that's funny. Reflecting, see?
Yes. Hey, take it away.
That's a good segue.
Take the steering wheel from there.
So reflecting, when you
can drive the point.
Anymore?
I won't toot my own horn.
Toot.
You gonna throw me under the bus?
Alright, this guy.
Why, you mad you was riding the bus?
I wasn't riding the bus except in high school.
Right.
And if I had to ride the bus, I would have rode the bus.
I rode the bus too. I rode the bus more than you. You was catching rides, I was catching buses.
There you have it. So this is a great segue into reflection. Looking back over your life and seeing where you came from. I think that is one of the key strategies that always helps me become grateful. When I look back, wow, look what God has done in my life over this time, you know. And one of the ways that I do that is through journaling. So I've been journaling for probably about maybe 5 to 6 years, maybe even longer than that. And what I do is I collect all my journals. They're all in one spot, and I don't journal every day, but whenever I have the time to do so, I journal. And then I go back through the years and see where I was last year or 3 or 4 years ago, and I'm like, wow, thank you, Lord, you brought me out of that. This is what I was praying for, and now I'm living in that moment. So it just creates this gratitude in you that you see, wow, my life is progressing. I am moving forward. Even though sometimes I feel like it's stagnant, life has really changed, and God has actually answered so many prayers. So that is definitely one of the key things that I use to remain grateful.
I was thinking about it. Just a few years ago, because you were just talking about not having a car, I was like, oh yeah, that's funny. Then I was like, oh man, I didn't have a car. I was riding a bike to work that a friend of mine let me borrow.
Wow.
My best friend, one of my best friends, Carlos, he actually let me borrow his bike and sleep on his couch. I was couch surfing. Yeah, I was sleeping on the couch. Me and Pebbles.
Who's Pebbles?
The dog.
Oh.
But for real, no, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Pebbles never wanted to lay in the little dog area, so Pebbles would jump on the couch when I was up there. And at first I was like, get down, Pebbles. And I was like, shoot, you live here. I'm visiting.
Right.
Let me be quiet before you bite me. So I used to literally couch surf.
Couch surf, and now we have multiple rooms. I just think it's so crazy. Even going back to us starting off in one bedroom, we were sharing a home with his brothers. And just being in one bed, we had our own personal furnitures all in one room together, and we were grateful. It's all we had. We're excited about it. Then we moved to an apartment. Now we have our own house, and that happened in like 2 or 3 years. It's like, wow, God, that's crazy. It just happened so quick. So that's awesome. That's a good memory to have.
It is.
Tip number 2.
Número 2.
Reimagine. So, you ever heard that phrase that says, you never miss someone until they're gone? And I thought that was so dumb, which is sometimes, a lot of times it's true. When someone leaves, whether it's they're passing away or they move to another city, you don't realize the value of that relationship until they are out of your life. Sometimes I would take a moment to imagine, what will my life be without Jared? Say in the moments where he may be aggravating me? Or yes, you maybe aggravating me, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, he gets on my nerves. Then I imagine, what would my life be without Jared? I'm happy that I have him to get on my nerves today. Like, I have a husband.
Well, you need to tell me that sometime. Tell me. You trying to tell me on YouTube? I love you too, girl. Never gonna give you up.
All right, not that song again. No. Not that song again, no. Anyway, but it's important to really reimagine your life without someone or without something. It can even be like your education or even your car. You may have a beat up car, but man, can you imagine your life before you had your car?
Right.
You know what I mean? And then it makes you grateful for those things. So I think I try to do that before it happens, because there are times where there are people that pass away in my life, or they move to different cities or different states and things like that. And it's like, man, I wish I would have cherished that moment while they were there. But let me just think about everyone that's in my life now. And if I can reimagine my life without them now, the value of who they are in my life increases. So I don't have to wait until they move away, because, you know, life happens. But I don't have to wait to that moment. I can value them now.
Yeah, I actually think about, like, for an example, with me, would I have graduated if me and Josh didn't do study sessions together?
Yeah.
Or Jeremy, for an example. Like, there was one day when we were gathering information, I was like, man, forget Kiara. Man, she ain't trying to do anything. She doesn't even like me, this and that. Then he walked up, he was like, I thought you said you was going to marry her. And I was like, man, I can't quit. Because I spoke it, I have to have what I say. And I probably wouldn't have turned around if he didn't say, hey, Jared, that was your confession. You need to stick to it. So
reimagining your life without maybe those key people or the lessons that they taught you, or just even that one line that they said, and it's like, man, if you never say that, what would my life be? So it just helps you to just put things into perspective. Man, this person has value in my life. I'm grateful for that person.
Yeah.
I'm grateful. Okay, let me get out of my attitude. I know they may have offended me for a minute, but they have value in my life. I appreciate them. That's cool.
And to that point, that's when you kind of switch to reaching out, which is the third topic. Because when you reach out, it's like, okay, I've already reflected. I've already reimagined my life without these people. So why don't I take the time to reach out to them and to show them that I truly do value them?
It's even those moments where it's like, you have that friend you haven't talked to in maybe 2 years, and you send them that text message, or you say, hey, let's meet up for lunch, let's catch up.
Yeah.
And then creating those memories, it just puts more things in your bank for you to remember how much you value them and how much they value you. I think it's definitely a big key strategy of how to remain grateful in your life and being grateful for the people who are in your life.
All day, every day.
All day, every day. Just a reminder, the 3 ways to remain grateful. Reflect on your life, where you've been, where you are now. Reimagine your life without the people who mean most to you or the lessons that they may have taught you thus far. And then reach out to those people that you have not talked to in a while. You'll realize that it'll make them feel great, and then you'll feel great in return. Yep.
And be thankful on Thanksgiving for more than just the food.
For more than just the food, yes. So our next episode, I know a number of people actually requested in person and on our comment sections about our story. Yeah. You guys don't know how we met and how we became the Masons. So our next episode is actually going to be the day before our 3-year anniversary. Maybe for you and me. It's our anniversary. So you just gotta show out. If you like this video and you're feeling grateful, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. If you have some ways that you remain grateful, because I love like learning new strategies so that I can keep my emotions together, my mind together, keep myself at peace. If you have some more strategies that you use to remain grateful, go ahead and leave us a comment below. Yes. And don't forget to subscribe so you can see more awesome videos from Jared and I. Hey guys, we'll see you all next week. Bye.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.